Hey everybody, it's Darin Smith from DWS Classics in Huntington Beach. Today we're at SEMA 2018. Today we're talking with Jason Adingdostis. He's a chemist that works for POR Products, and I think you're the brilliant guy that come up with all these
I've come up
awesome
with
products,
a number
haven't
of
you?
them. I've had the pleasure of playing in the lab, breaking stuff, blowing stuff up, blowing stuff up, blowing stuff up, and occasionally coming out with a product that works.
That's very cool. You actually blow stuff up?
When I can.
Yeah. You know it'll blow over, so
yeah.
let's do it.
So I get to go through the process of developing products. I get to talk to end users such as yourself and say, this is what we like, this is what we use, and come up with ideas of things that may be interesting and helpful for the industry in the future.
And you guys have come a long way since I started buying your old bottles in the little white jugs with a paper sticker on that thing.
We've been around 40 years now. I just did the math in my head. So 40 years of rust preventing products, and then developing and adding to the whole portfolio from there, whether it be engine enamels, top coats, 2K urethanes, some flooring products.
Right, and you mentioned patina, which is very hot right now. You see it all over SEMA. There's a lot of patinaed vehicles here, and the POR 15 guys have a great new product that's perfect for that kind of thing.
One of the biggest pet peeves of mine, I'll claim it, is that what drove me to come up with this product is the patina cars that are all shiny.
Yeah.
They look good, but they don't look old, and the whole thought process behind a patina car is it looks like you just grabbed it out of the field, slapped some cool speed parts on it or design parts, and you're on the road with it. And that glossy finish just doesn't fulfill that image and that idea to me. So we came up with a matte clear, so it kind of looks as though it freezes the patina, keeps it from any further corrosion, any more paint fade, stops it right then and there, and gives your car a clear protection that you can't really see.
So it's non-porous, just like the rest of your vehicles, which means it's not going to allow in any air, any moisture, anything that can kind of damage it from the inside out?
Exactly. It's going to freeze it right then and there and kind of keep you from any corrosion. It won't yellow, it won't fade, so it protects the car and gives something to somebody and lets them fulfill that design idea that they had.
And so as far as other products, you have another new product you guys brought here too?
Yeah, we have this product, it's a rust remover. It's a solution. You take your rusty parts and you let them soak in there for however long, 20 minutes, hour, depending on the level of rust. You take it out, rinse it off, and you have a product back down to the rare steel gray metal, ready to coat and move forward with. So a lot of times you can't replace a bolt or a bracket. You have to fabricate stuff, and sometimes you may not want to do that, or you may not be able to do that. So we have the ability now to recondition them.
Well, that's a handy product because we do a lot of restorations where those nuts and bolts, those particular fasteners, even just some washer you think nothing of, you got to have the right stuff. When you put it back together, it's crusty, it looks terrible. And so that's going to be another godsend from you guys. Thankfully, you're making that now. We need it.
That, and it saves people from sandblasting. You can't always sandblast the small parts. It doesn't come out right. So here's another opportunity to bring stuff back to life. Maybe save a little money, but ultimately save time and save your part so you can do what you need to do.
And really, POR 15, that's why you're here at SEMA, because resto guys and builders like myself, we really need a product like yours.
Completely, and we're here for the industry, and we're car guys, we're chemists, we're car guys. We like to go fast, we like to build cool cars, we like to restore cars, and so we're coming at it from the idea of what would we use, what do we need, what problems have we experienced, and help us come up with products to make sure that everyone in the industry and the market can enjoy their car, their whatever they're restoring for a long time afterward.
You guys, I know you're car guys because we met you at Grand National Roadster Show last year with your 32 Ford.
Yeah, we built a 32 Ford, again, to show everyone that we're car guys. So we took a bare frame up and built the 32 Roadster out of it. We had the Flathead here a bunch of years ago showing our products, and so we had the opportunity to build a car, show people how to use our products, and it just kept on getting prettier and prettier. Yeah. And so we said, all right, well, let's give it a go, and it got accepted into the Amber class at the Grand National Roadster Show. And it did the build justice, it did the company justice, and so we're just proud to be able to show it and share it with everybody.
Right, and it does pretty much solidify that you guys are car guys, you're serious about what you're doing, and if you guys are that serious, well then your products surely must be good enough for guys like myself or the guy in the garage or whatever else.
Absolutely, and they're usable too. I mean, at the end of the day, it's people who are going to be doing stuff on the weekends or late at nights, and we want people to have a good experience. So we really try and do our best to build products and design products that are straightforward for people to use.
Sure, and they are pretty straightforward because, as you know, my wife and her friend patinaed out a 4Runner in the driveway of one of of our friend's house.
Exactly.
So
and that thing looks so cool. I can't wait to share it on social media and show people. It came out really, really cool.
And I got to tell you, some of these other clears in the past that we've used for patinas, whether they're gloss or semi-gloss or anything else, you have to keep reapplying it because the moisture gets through it, because it isn't non-porous like your product. And then, so you're constantly touching it up.
Touching it up, and especially when you're going with lower sheens, you're not always getting the same sheen, so you're starting to get little stripes or tiger stripes or imprints and gloss differentiation, so that's a challenge to come with as well.
Dr. J,
Thank
you so much for your time and telling us about the products, and continued success for you and the guys at POR 15.
Likewise, continue with the beautiful builds.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to have been here with you.
It was great. We loved it.
Well, thank you. Thanks very much, man.